All right. We are getting ready to get rolling up here in East Hants. And before we do, I'm going to read off the roster. So this is an exhibition game against the East Hants Tigers. Roster is as follows. Tanner Gillis, number 1. He's a goalie. Zach Kendall, number 2. Austin Allen, number 3. Casey Opus, number 4. Dylan Gatto, number 5. Cam Turner wears 6. Mateo Mercer, number 7. Sawyer Beaton, number 8. Aiden Stewart wears 9. Keeler McIntyre wears 10. Theo Stapleton, number 11. He will be their top player. Mason McIsaac, number 12. Chesley Davis, 14. Tanner Wood is 18. Lennox Robinson, 19. Jackson Orchard wears 22. Callum Connor wears 24. Luke McVetter wears 25. And Rowan Borgel, 27. Tanner Wynot, 31. Tanner is a goalie. So, the details here on this team are that they are middle of the pack in their league. I think they've got 3 wins, 3 losses, and a bunch of ties. I think there's only 9 games on Grey J for these guys. Their leading scorer is Theo Stapleton by quite a margin. He's got 21 points. 10 of those are goals. Jackson Orchard, number 2. He's got 13 points. 7 of them are goals. And Lennox Robinson, the only other kid in double digits, 5 goals, 6 assists. After that, it trails right off. And yeah, really nothing of note beyond that I can see. So, very winnable game, I think. Although, there's a lot of parity in high school hockey, I've come to learn, and any game is winnable, as you saw on Thursday night with the win against Citadel. Regretfully, the opposite is true. Any game is also one that we can drop. The lineup changes of note here tonight. A couple. The main one is that Brandon McCauley is back from a 6-game suspension, so this will be his first game back in the lineup. I also noticed that Cooper McDonald is on the ice here. He's a defenseman, grade 9 defenseman, playing AP. I suspect that is replacing an injured Jaden Sear. I can't confirm that. I haven't seen that yet, but we do know that Jaden was injured on Thursday night. I was chatting to him at the end of the night. Very, very sore. He'll be fine, but he was limping. Needed some assistance to get out of the rink. So I think it's a safe assumption to say that Jaden's not in the lineup tonight, and Coop will be playing for him. Other than that, we are going to have 4 full lines at forward. So it's been some time since we've had that. We'll see how that gets played. Exhibition game, I would expect that we will roll those for the most part, but again, who knows? Time will tell. I think that just about does it. So I'm going to mute the mic here for another couple minutes, and we'll be back as soon as the puck is ready to drop. All right, we are back. I failed to mention during the intro that this is going to be a game with 3 20-minute periods, so I suspect there'll be a flood between them, but who knows? Again, this is the East Hants Tigers, first time we've seen them. They've certainly got a full bench. We are just waiting for Millwood. Not sure where the heck they are. There they are. To Air Canada here. We're going to start with the fourth line. Oh, there's the flag. Sorry. All right, looks like Cameron Coker getting the start tonight. Not sure why that would be, although I don't see Logan Evans in the house, so maybe that's why it is. You'll notice he's wearing sort of a weird jersey there. That is because he has loaned his jersey to Cooper McDonald, who's our AP, didn't have a jersey. So Cooper McDonald's going to be wearing number 35, a goalie jersey, have short arms. And Coker will be wearing number 1 here tonight. Tigers win the draw. This is number 2. He dumps that in deep. Groom's back to get that. Groom sends that up to the wall. That gets tipped forward to neutral ice by Sloan McKinnon. Blake McKinnon coming in hard. Away come the Tigers. It's 2-on-2. Number 11. There's 3 players here you've got to keep your eye out for. I'm going to get my memory refreshed who they are here in a second by Corey. Rough start here for the Knights. Sturge not able to clear it. That gets chipped in behind the net. Number 25 is there. Richards is on him. Groom swipes at that. It's out of reach for him. Number 11. Another shot. Looks like they're on a power play here early in the game. But this might be their top line against our fourth line. Fresh legs come out. This will be Lanchel's line. Marco. Marco gets called for I don't know what, but he is not happy with that again. That did not look like a penalty to me. He sent the kid absolutely flying, but we'll have to listen to what the call is on that. Don't know what he did. So we are going to be on the penalty kill here early in the game. It's been all Tigers for the first minute and a half, and now they've got a power play. So see if we can't get out of this one. Number 11. He's definitely one of the kids you got to keep an eye on. I know Stapleton plays on this team. I'm not sure what number he wears. It's probably number 11. Urquhart said I'd notice him fairly quickly here tonight, so I assume that's who it is. Here we go. Number 11 sends that over. Close to being offside, but he didn't get the call. Number 25 sends it to the blue line. Now we got number 22. He lost that temporarily. And we clear that all the way down. That's going to go in behind the net and kill all kinds of clock. Fresh legs come out. Here's our first look at Cooper McDonald. This is Graves. He whacking at it. Looks like we're going to partner up Coop with Graves. Not unexpected. Not able to clear it. Was Walsh. Smith gets it to neutral ice. Still not able to get it deep. Here's Walshy. He's in. He bumps his guy and chases it. Walsh has to come back. They dump this to neutral ice. That goes by Jack. 3-on-2 here. It's 5-on-5 though. They almost jammed that. Harvey sends that to Smith, and Smith ices it. We will have a face-off deep in our own end here. Jack Smith will take the draw. Tigers win that draw. They shoot it on net. It's loose puck there. 1-0 for the Tigers. That was a direct result of losing that draw. All right, Burgess line's out. They should be able to get this back. That said, it's been all Tigers early in the game. Nice pass by Verge over to Keats. Keats in traffic. Tries to cut through everyone. He gets in. Verge whacks at it. He hits a player. Keats is going to go. He fans on the first attempt. Verge has it here now. He's behind the net. Sends it out front. It's there. Backhand by Scally. Not able to get much on it. Groom able to hold the line. No, he wasn't able. They actually called that offside, so the boys had to clear. Here's Groom. Groom didn't get there in time. Coker sends that to the corner. Verge going to take some ice. Verge goes wide. Tries to cut in the middle. His skate. Keats picks it up. Keats rips it. 1-1 is the score. Keats with a nice goal. We're back in it. Somehow I knew they were going to score on that shift. All right, the McCauley line is out. Good to see Brandon McCauley back in the lineup. Feels like forever since we've seen him. It was only 6 games, but we had a break in between there with the Christmas break and stuff, so it's been a long time. Stodds sends that up. Blake Sturge tips that, but loses possession immediately. And away come the Tigers. They dump that in. We got Jonah Richardson out there. Number 27, he rips it. Oh, there was a lot of open net there. I think Coker got a piece of that. And we send that on the glass up to the neutral ice. Blake sends that over to someone that was Richardson. This kid blows by everyone. Number 11. That's going to be Stapleton. I'm going to confirm that as soon as I can, but uh-oh. This is Cole. Cole sends up neutral ice. That goes into the bench. We'll have a face-off here. Number 5 goes over to his partner. Yes, I can confirm number 11 is Theo Stapleton. You also want to keep an eye on Lennox Robinson at 19 and Jackson Orchard at 22. Those are the guys that get the bulk of their points. Certainly Stapleton has a heavy lead on the other two with the 22 points on the season in just 9 games. So he is the backbone of this offense. Here goes Marco. Marco Meg's a kid. It's going to be covered up. We'll have a face-off deep in the East Hants end. 13:23 left to play in the first period. Again, 3 20-minute periods, so this is a much longer game than we normally play. Richards, he stops that, sends it to the corner, rims it all the way around. Groom is pinching. Groom has it in his skates. He takes a bump. Cole sends that in deep. This is Groom. Groom along the wall. That's a turnover. Comes right back in. This is Richardson on it. We've got a broken stick on the ice. It looks like it was just a plug that may have fallen out on that one. You might be able to save that. Jack loses possession at center ice. Daniel McIsaac has to come back. Gets sent out front. Stotts. Harvey got a piece of that. Not enough to get possession, though. Smith going to the corner. He swipes at it. Harvey hits Walsh. Walsh trying to retain possession. Not able to. Smith sends it in deep. Smith back checking. Scally's out there. Graves whacks this along the wall. Harvey's got this. He's going to look for a pass. Sends that up to Smith. Smith not able to retain it. Harvey's going to send that to neutral ice. He gets sat down, though. Jack going into it hard. Jack gets reversed on that one. Didn't feel good. Here goes Keeter. Keeter's got space, puts on the brakes. Not able to get that shot off, though. As a result, it's a turnover. Verge is there. That hits the mesh. We'll get a whistle. Good luck on the late change by Joel Verge. He was able to get back, get us out of trouble on that one. And this line will be partnered up with Richards and Groom, I think. Ooh, quick shot there. Good save by Coker. We'll do it all over again from the same side of the ice. 10:32 left to play in the first period. Tied at 1. Groom rims that around. Scally takes a look. He picks it up on the wall. He dumps that to neutral ice. That's a turnover. He didn't get all of that. Groom's going to go to... No, Groom's got a nice little button hook for Groom to buy himself some time. They were offside is why. Still gave that away. Richards sends that behind the net. Groom not able to pick that up. Keats, he grabs it. He's going to cycle around. Cuts to the middle. Long pass. Look at this. Here we go. You know how this ends. Just like that. Try to do that at home, folks. It's not easy. Vergie roofs the backhand. 2-1 your score. Both goals scored by that line. As they have been so many times. Sturge pounces on it. He loses it at center ice. That gets dumped in deep. That get rimmed around to Stoddard. Sturge not able to clear it. Stodd sends it to Harvey. Harvey chips that forward, chases it. Colley didn't get there in time. Monkey in the middle again here tonight. That's icing. Sure what that kid was doing there. Looks like Sloan's having an issue with his skates down there. They were just brought back to him. That gets chipped Out of play, we'll have a face-off just outside the zone. Number 22 tried to make Graves, not happening. Graves going to take ice here. He's got all kinds of space. He's our fastest player. Oh, he rips it wide. That was a good shot, but just off target by a couple inches. Richardson sends that behind the net for Marco. Marco gets a good stick on that. Marco's there. He tries to jam it. Oh, that he didn't miss by much there. Good opportunity there. A little scramble in the crease. Good tunes out here in East Hants. '80s tunes, as you'd expect. All right. Millwood wins the draw. All for nothing right now, though. Oh, look at that. Smith almost intercepted that. This is Graves. Graves takes a look. He sends that up for Harvey. Harvey tips that forward. That goes all the way back. Graves is going to have another chance. That's going to get intercepted. Cooper sends that up for Harvey. Harvey's going to try and send that through to Walsh. Didn't make it through, though. Number 19. Oh, man, get that out of there. Net comes off. This line not playing great tonight. They've had a really good run, but so far, slow start. Need to win more faceoffs. All right, we got Virch's line out. This is going to be Keats at center, though. Keats didn't win that one. That gets up and out of play. We'll have a whistle. We'll do that face-off all over again from the exact same spot. This line playing great tonight. Both goals, again, scored on it. One by Keats, one by Virch. Ooh, nice shot there. Good save by Coker. Virgie's going to pick this up. Tried to go through the legs, wasn't able to. Came back, dumps it deep. Shots on goal are 8 for the Tigers. Just 3 for the Knights. So that doesn't bode well for the goalie there between the pipes for the East Hants team. Another shot there, though. That'll help the save percentage. That was not a shot on goal. That went wide. Some GNR now. I have a feeling the kid in the booth drives a Trans Am from 1984. I'm going to be looking for it in the parking lot when I leave here. See if he'll take me for a spin. Keeter. Oh, they're way offside. They got to dump it in. That kid tripped and fell. This will give Richards all kinds of time. Let's make a play here. Didn't like what he saw on that side, so he's going to send this up. Oh, nice play there by Keats. This is Sloan. He fans completely on that one. Geez, that was a good opportunity for McKinnon, but he'd like to have it back. Skates seem to be working, though. Now he's got to go get his stick adjusted. Richards, he's back, takes a look. He's going to send that around. Sloan will pick this up on the wall. No, he just drops it. He sends it up. This is Brandon McCulley. It's out of reach for him. He loses possession. Number 5 kicks that forward. That might be Mateo Mercer. Mateo Mercer's out there somewhere. He actually plays forward now. For those of you who know Mateo, he was a defenseman his whole life. Ooh, reversed hit McCauley, but he's back up. He's ready to play here tonight. You know he's been looking forward to this, but he coughs it up big time. And they send that right off the head of Coker. There's Stoddard. Stoddard sends it to... Here's Sturgey. Sturgey got some space. No. Sloan just sends that in deep. We get a face-off, and that'll do it for them. Marcos lines up next. Just over 4.5 minutes left to play in the first period. 2-1 is the score for your Millwood Knights. Although they are still being outshot 8-5 here now. That's icing. We got Stoddard and McIsaac partnered up on the blue line here. Got Stoddard, he's got it. He's double teamed, so he sends it backdoor for Marco. Marco's got it. Marco's around one kid. Marco's got all kinds of space. Got to make a play here, Marco. There you go. Oh, good shot by Lanchel. He whacks at it too. That should count as 2 shots. It does. Shots are now 8-7. We are right back neck and neck. Shots on goal. So that's going to help that goalie out, number 1, with his save percentage. He's not looking very good early in the period. Marco stays out. He's going to try and pull this back to Stoddard. He does. Stoddard sends that to the corner. Lanchel takes the body. They both fall though. This goes back. This is Jay Cole. That goes up. That gets turned over by McIsaac though. Stoddard coming in for that hip check. He can really lay that when he times it right. You don't see it a ton, but when he times that hip check right, kids go flying. This is Jonah Richardson. He is going to go for a little skate behind the net. He takes a look. He sends it up on the glass. Weird bounce there, though. This is a rink that is known for having some weird spots. All the way up. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Richardson. He got tied up. Great opportunity. He'd love to have a crack at that. Real battle behind the net there. That comes out. Number 9's got it. He comes away with it. He sends it up to his partner, who got sandwiched by Graves and Stodds. That gets dumped in deep. Harvey and Walsh come out. Harvey steals that. He sends it out front. Smith wasn't able to catch it. Walsh is flying in here now. Walsh should be able to grab this. He will. Harvey staying high. Nice little play there. Smith. Can Smith see him? Yep. Smith sees Harvey. Harvey sends that around. He's going to skate around. He's going to get there first. He's got Graves in with him. Smith has it now. Smith takes a look. He's going to go to the blue line. Good. Graves going to rip this. There it is. Oh, man. Great shot there by Graves. This is Cooper McDonald. He gets beat, though. That goes up and out of play. Walsh ain't having it. Oh, Cooper gets slashed on the back of the legs. This game will be a huge adjustment for Cooper McDonald. He's going from playing against boys to playing against men. It is a giant adjustment, even for grade 10. So he's a grade 9. Speed and size of these kids will be something that's very unfamiliar to him. Doing great so far, though. Nice job there by Keats to kick that down. He sends that up to neutral ice. Didn't put it in a good spot for Scally, though. Long pass over. Number 10 sends it to Stapleton. Stapleton overskated that, though. This is Keats behind the net. He's going to send this up. This has got to be touched by someone. It's not, but it hits the goalie, negates the icing call. Verge said, I'm going to take that from you, kid. And he did, but they get it right back. Keats sends that deep in. Verge just going into the corner. Number 10 puts on the brakes. He sends it around. Scally picks this up. He sends it out front. Boom. Oh, man. Keats made that save easy for the goalie. Verge steals it from number 10 again. Oh, man. Good opportunity there by Joel. Joel in the corner. Digging. Sends it out front. Keats will get there first. He's going to go to Groom, I think. Yes, he is. Groom's going to send that. Bit of a muffin by Groom, but it's going to count as a shot on goal. Not that they count for anything, other than an indication on how the momentum in the game is swaying back and forth. And for the first time in the game, we have taken the lead. Fourth line out, McCauley. McCauley loses the draw, but we have possession. Here we go. This is McCauley. McCauley battling on the wall. East Hants grabs that, though. They backhand that up. That won't be icing. It's not going to have the weight. Groom gets beat to that. That was just poor effort by Groom, not like him. And it puts us in grave trouble here. Cully sends that up for Sloan. Sloan's flying. Sloan gets his stick lifted, but Blake comes in, and that's offside. This is top line versus fourth line, so we got to be careful here. Stapleton and number 19 are out there. Again, I forget his name, but I know he's one of their top guys here. Stapleton. Good job there by Groom, but he gets beat to the puck again. That's expected. Stapleton much faster, and that'll do it for the first period. I don't know if we're going to have a flood or not. It looks like we are. I'm going to be stretching the limits of my battery here in this game. All right. We will pause this for a second. Be right back. All right, we are back. So, quick recap here. 20-minute periods. We are into period number 2. Shots on goal are in favor of the Knights for the first time in the game, 9-8. And as is the score, 2-1. Goals scored by Joel Verge, Anderson, Keats. Both beauties. We're starting with the top line this period. Vergie's in. He lifts the stick. Keats has it, sends it over. Scally wasn't able to get his stick on that. It'd be nice for him to get one here tonight. So all three of them have one. Ooh, rough start for this line. That almost evened up the game. Number 18 with a good shot. Better save by Cameron Coker. Our star goalie. 1 of 2. We're having some difficulty with the clock here, folks. Bear with us. Corey's trying to reboot it. Nice move there by Stodds. Button hook. Backhand. Marco wasn't able to grab that. Marco swipes at that. Long pass by McIsaac. No icing. Gets waved off. I didn't see the tip, but it must have been tipped somewhere. Marco is going to send that in. It's going to go behind the net. This is Jonah. Jonah gets a piece of it, sends it to Cole. Cole fans on the attempt to clear it to send it out front. Marco gets a piece of that. And away come the Tigers. Nice pass here. Oh, man, number 19 not able to pick it up. We get a second attempt. Snowed our goalies. Good thing that was Cooper McDonald there and not Easton Graves. Easton doesn't like when that gets done. He's out there, but he wasn't the defenseman on that side of the ice. Cooper sends it along the wall. Harvey's pinned it on the wall. He needs help. He sends it forward. Jack gets a piece of it. Here's Graves. Graves rifles that hard. Jack picks this up on the backhand. He gets tied up, though. He's still battling. Harvey gets there, sends it out to Walsh. Walsh sends it to the blue line. Oh, good job there by Graves. Graves not able to do much with it because this is Cooper McDonald. He sends it to Graves. Walsh. Walsh sends that high. That was a good save, and we have a penalty holding. So, out comes power play unit number 1. They were not able to do much on their first attempt. I suspect this attempt will be more successful. I think we should see a goal here. This is Marco. He gets possession, uses the body. This is Stoddard. He sends that over to Keats. Keats walks in. Keats rips it. It hits something. We're going to get possession back, though. This is Stodds. Takes a look, puts on the brakes, wants to set this up. He sends this all the way over for Verge. Verge to Keats. Keats back to Verge. Looking good here. Going to the umbrella formation. All the way over. Stoddard picked that up. Keats blasted that. That may have hit a blade. It went high. This is Stoddard. Stoddard dances around this kid. This goes over to Verge. A little off target for Vergie. Vergie goes right back to Stodds. Stodds again. This is, Keeter fanned on that. And they're going to be able to clear it on the mistake by number 66. That's too bad. We've got just over a minute remaining in the power play. Coker lost that in his skates. Here goes Scally. Backhand to Keats. Keats looking for Marco. Doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to send that to Stodds. Stodds sends that back to Marco. Marco with the nice little button hook. He's going to go back to Stoddard. Stoddard's going to go over to Verge this time. Nope. He tries to go to Keats. He makes it through. Power play unit looking good, but oh, that was a mess. Stoddard, he's got this. They got 20 seconds left to do something here. Great looking power play, other than the last 10 seconds or so. Verge steals that. He can sense they're running out of time. He goes to, Richards jumping in. Scally didn't know that the defensemen were changing. That would have been a beautiful play, only there was no one there. And it's 5-on-5. Not able to capitalize on the power play for the second time in a row, although it did look very sharp. They certainly controlled the play and had no shortage of looks. Blake trying to get it out, not able to though. He'll get it out this time though. He sends it over for Scally. Scally's got to get off. He's able to now. He wanted to make sure that they were in a good position. McKinnon joins the play. Here goes number 25. He sends that over for number 19, who sends it up. He's offside, though. We're going to get a bit of breathing room here for a second. Number 11 sends that over. They chip that in. Again, number 11 is Stapleton. Stapleton, he wants to carry this puck. Oh, nice button hook there, but he screwed that up. Sloan not able to capitalize. Blake has it. He sends it around the net. He rimmed that to the wrong team, though. But we get possession back. We will have a glove save, a whistle, and a face-off. Groom will join Richards on the blue line. We'll have a face-off on the far side of the ice. McCauley will take it as he always does on this line. That goes forward. Blake's there. Blake sends that behind the net. Number 2 is going to grab this for the Tigers. He sends it to the wall. Sloan jumped in there and stole that, at least temporarily. Richards joins the play. He needs McCauley to back him up, as he does. And this is up and high and out of play. We'll have a face-off in the same spot, but with different players. Marco's line comes out to replace McCauley and crew. Graves comes out with Cooper McDonald to replace Groom and Richards. Tigers win the draw, but Marco has it on his stick right now, at least temporarily. Yeah, he loses it there. There's a battle, and it comes out. This will be icing, I think. It is. Cooper with the weak shot. That gets blocked by the shin pads. Cooper whacks at that. That gets sent out. Ooh, that was dangerous. McDonald's going to keep this in. He fans on it. Ranchel, he's back to help McDonald. He misses that pass to Graves, though. And it's a 3-on-1 against our first-year defenseman. That's never a good idea. Not able to do much with it. Marco, he loses it. Those toe drags. I thought they'd end by this age, but they don't. Nice play there by Easton Graves. I'm a big fan of his game. That gets dumped to center ice, and we need to get some fresh legs here. A lot of those fish bowls out there now. I see Jonah Richardson's wearing one now. Looks like Jaden Walsh is wearing one as well. There we go. Chip forward. Harvey tips that. Harvey's got to jump on this. Sends it over for Walsh. It was behind Walsh. Walsh wasn't going to be able to catch that. Here's Walsh. Now he gets it back. Button hooks. He's got two players with him. He sends it to the corner for Smith. Smith's there. Smith sends that to the other corner. There's no one there, though, but black and yellow jerseys. There's a battle. Danny Mack sends it behind the net. Walsh back to get it. Walsh sends that over to Daniel McIsaac. Daniel McIsaac botches that pass big time. He'll get another attempt here. This is Stodds. Stodds up for Verge. Number 3's in. He's flying, and he's got wheels. Gets bumped off the puck temporarily by Harvey. Scally's out there. Keats joins his line. Keats flying in. Nice pass there. Ryder Scallion, and he rips it. Goalie got a piece of it. Sent it high. As a result, Tigers come away with it. That bounced off a skate, goes right back in. Tigers clear the zone. They send it up softly. This is Nathan Richards. He's going to button hook and try to go over to Groom, but he missed the target, and it was almost a dangerous giveaway, but we're all good. Joel has it on his stick. My goodness, folks. Ridiculous goal. He faked that kid out with the little shimmy and then roofed it like no one I've ever been able to see in person can do. Certainly I've seen it on TV, but my kid hasn't been on a team with a kid who can snipe like that. 3-1's your score. Verge's second goal of the year, or of the game rather. Certainly not the year. And he ain't done. Blake not able to get there in time. Blake smokes his kid, goes down hard. Lucky to get away with that one. Groom not able to clear the zone. Goes dumped back in. Number 25 has it behind the net. Number 5, he fans on it. We should be able to clear it here now. This is McCauley. McCauley sends it up for Sturge. Sturge loses it at center ice, though. He goes down, but he's going to draw a penalty on that. Sturge is hurt. Sloan out there defending his teammate, punching above his fighting weight. Sturgey comes off. He's all good. I don't know what happened to him. He just fell down on the ice kind of awkwardly, I think. We will have a Millwood Knights power play. They got to score on this. I can't believe they won't score on this. They've had so many looks. They're controlling the play very, very well, being very patient, looking for their opportunities, not panicking at all. We just haven't been successful at finding the back of the net, but it's going to come. Nice job there by Stodds to stop that. Boom. Verge ripped that. It was a good save. Marco and Keats battling for it. Marco goes to one side. Keats comes the other. It pops right out on Keats' stick. He sends it over to Marco. Here we go. Oh, nice save by that goalie. Number 31 is the goalie. Swapping out forwards. We got number 18 and 19 there. Looks like Gwen's going down to the dressing room. That means Blake must have come off the bench. Keeter. Oh, Keeter decides to pass that. I would have shot that one if I were him. Here's Joel. Here we go. He goes over to Stoddard. Stoddard trying to find Verge. Just out of reach for Verge. It touched a blade and went off target. Gwen is back. Blake must be okay. And they clear it. Coker's going to slow that down. Leave that for Stoddard. We're going to let Keats grab this. Adam was on a team with Keats a few years ago where that was our play. Keats behind the net, and he used to skate that all the way up. We had a lot of success with it, although this is a much faster league than that one. Stoddard with the soft shot there. It was a good shot. Found a hole, but didn't have the zip it needed to find the back of the net. Stoddard is being shadowed. Uh-oh, big giveaway by number 11. Uh-oh. No worries. That kid sent it 5 feet over the net. Ryder Scallion coming in. 20 seconds left. Marco skiing around kids. One move too many, though. Verge has it on the wall. Verge, button hooks. He's going to send it to Graves. Let's see Graves rip that snapper. Verge hits the post. Uh-oh. Good thing that kid didn't catch that pass. That would have been a breakaway. Nice job there by Danny Mack to come in there. Graves. Graves pokes that over to Cole, I believe. Graves pins this guy. He's got Richardson coming in to help. Richardson, that spits out. Good job on that kid to be able to hold the line. Barely, but that was a great effort there. That shot misses well wide. We get a whistle. Looks like the net is off. We'll get an adjustment. And we will have a line change. This is going to bring out the Smith line. Harvey and Walsh on the wings. Cooper McDonald will be out, and he is going to be partnered up with Easton Graves, our veteran and our captain. All the way up. Walsh is flying in, applying pressure. Harvey comes in to help him. There, Jack comes flying in too, but the wrong team comes away with possession. This is number 14. He gets bumped by Graves. This is Walsh. Walsh sends this up for Smith. Smith dumps that into the corner. Smith lifts the stick. He needs help. Again, it goes to the wrong side of Smith. Harvey hits his guy. This is Cooper. Cooper sends this up. Cooper fans on that one. Cooper. Three-two's your score. It's a tough adjustment, folks. He hasn't seen that kind of speed and strength in his entire life, so it takes a while to adjust to it. Cooper is a grade 9 student. I will remind you of that. And I think that should also highlight how impressive of a season number 9 Jaden Sear is having. Because I don't know about you, I often forget that he's in grade 9. He plays much closer to a grade 10 or 11. And he'll be a force to be reckoned with in grade 12. Sturge back out there. Good to see. We get a whistle. I don't know why. Must have hit a glove or something. 5:26 left to play in the second period. Tigers win the draw. They send it over to, oh, here goes number 11. Nice swipe there by Richards. Here's Sloan. We're going to get a penalty, though. Lucky break. I don't think Sloan was going to be able to do much with that. It was kind of rolling, and we're going to have power play unit number 2 out here for the first time in ages. This is Graves. Graves goes to Harvey on the wall. Harvey goes. Harvey's going to pick this up. He's looking for someone in front of the net. Graves going to pick this up. He'll typically take ice. He does. Graves goes to the corner. He's on the wall now. Harvey playing defense. Harvey wants to go to Graves. He does. Graves shoots that wrist shot. Wasn't able to find a lane, though. Smith. Smith comes in. Harvey's digging. Harvey, no, they clear it. Not a bad look. It's been a long time since those kids have been out there. It could have been much worse. Now we've got power play unit number 1 out there. Again, they haven't been able to do much yet, but I think it's just a matter of time. They have been looking really good. This is sort of a hybrid look here right now. There's Stoddard. Stoddard sends it on net. That was an easy save. We will get Marco come back out. Stodds missed Verge. As a result, they clear that all the way down, and that's going to do it for the power play. Millwood not able to capitalize on the power play at all here today yet. 3-2's your score in favor of the Knights. Shots on goal are 14 for the Knights, just 12 for the Tigers. Verge line's out there. Stoddard and McIsaac. This is McIsaac behind the net. He sends it over to Keats. Keats, long pass. Dieter. Nice back check there by Ryder Scallion. McIsaac. Giveaway by McIsaac. McIsaac sends it along the wall. Number 2 fires that well wide. Number 27 is going to be able to keep this in. Stodds has it there at least for a sec. Scally, he ices that. No ice. Ryder dumps that softly in. It gets batted out of midair by number 27. He sends it to the wall. Weird play there by that kid. Stoddard, button hook, double button hook. Sends it over to Keeter. Keeter rips it. Nice pad save. Sends it to the corner. They clear the zone. Dump it right back in. Now they're going to have lots of time. We got an arm in the air, though. This is going to be on Millwood. I don't know what happened. Just behind the play. Not sure who's going. I think it's going to be Stoddard going, maybe. Head contact is the penalty. Stoddard having words with number 22. I see the Millwood fans want both of them going, but again, didn't see what happened. It's only 2 minutes. But now our penalty kill needs to do its job. We've got Sloan McKinnon, Brandon McCauley, Nathan Richards, and Alex Groom out there. It's a grade 10 with one grade 11. I think Richards is grade 11 PK unit. Sloan not able to clear the weak backhand, but McCauley comes out. He's able to get it to center ice at least. Sloan makes another whack at it. And in goes number 22. Nice move by 22. Groom stays on him, though. That's why they call him the Badger. And by they, I mean it's the nickname he gave himself. Number 19 flying in. Look out for him. Megs Groom. But Groom held tight, forced him to go around, and as a result, Coker was able to cover that up. We've got Verge and Scally coming out to replace these kids. Graves is back out. Richard stays out. 33 seconds left in the second period. We would do well to get out of this. There's just over a minute left in the penalty to number 11. Here goes number 2. This goes all the way around. Verge tried to steal it, not able to, but Richard should be able to clear this. He can. All the way down it goes. They're going to play this puck. Oh, almost got intercepted by Ryder. Number 18. Got 5 seconds left. The bench is telling him. He shoots it. It was a muffin. Coker played it. Nice play by our goalie. And we will go into the dressing room for the second intermission with a 3-2 lead. All right, folks, we'll be back in a few. All right, we're back. I'm going to just show you guys this. This is the most ridiculous rink around. These four kids, the home teams, they got to go up those stairs and then down some stairs to get to the bench. I don't know. I don't pretend to know much about designing ice hockey rinks, but I don't think I would have done that. All right, out come the Knights. 3-2's your score. A little too close for comfort. Only 14 shots for the Knights, 12 for the Tigers. Very even game here. Slight edge to Millwood, I would say. Stott's going back to the bench, or back to the box, rather. He has got 33 seconds left on his minor penalty for head contact. Haley was nice enough to check the feed, and I guess I didn't get it. So I'm not sure what happened there exactly with the head contact penalty, but regardless, we've got 33 seconds left to kill. It looks like we are going to start with Verge and Keats, Richards, and Groom on the PK. Verge whacks at that, sends it in deep. They reset. We've got 20 seconds left. Verge steals that. He sends it extra deep this time. Number 31 slows that down. Keats is in there. That goes past McIsaac all the way down. 10 seconds left on the minor. Stoddard's hand is on the handle. He's ready to come out. We're not out of trouble, though. Nice job by Keats to dump that into the corner. Sends it up. And away comes Verge. He's got Stodds with him. Verge goes down, though. Falls. Somehow still has possession of that puck. Richards. Oh, look at that. What a break. I thought that went in. The goalie is way out of the net. We get a whistle. They're going to send both of them. Stodds going right back to the box. But this time, these penalties will offset. So no big deal other than the fact that we lose one of our top D for 2 minutes. That gets gloved down by Graves. Graves dumps that in. It's Keats. Keats sends it out for Verge. Verge rips it. Verge wasn't able to find a hole that time. He hit the goalie's chest. That was the easiest save that goalie's going to have all day. Tigers rim that around. Graves keeps that in. He sends that right back behind the net. It hits the back of the net. They send it over to the other side of the wall. Marco's got it this time. He rips it hard. He isn't able to find a hole. And away come the Tigers. Graves. Graves sends that up along the wall. This is Danny Mack back to get this. He takes a look. Got lots of time. That puck stayed on that wet ice. This is Jonah Richardson. He takes a big bump right in front of our bench. Daniel. He flips that forward for Marco. Marco's going to turn. Marco, he's around one. He's around two. Nice pass by Marco. It was a little off target. Jonah wasn't able to get a shot. Nice shot by Graves. Away come the Tigers, 2-on-2. They dump it deep in chase. Richards in the corner. Marco comes in to help. That came out right on the stick of Jonah Richardson. He gets up to speed. He sends that over. He missed that pass. And as a result, Tigers are in with a nice scoring opportunity. This is Stapleton. Oh, he almost jammed that. Almost a very costly mistake there by the Knights. This is Richards. He dumps this and ices it. Not sure what the logic was there. He's shaking his head at himself, saying, what the heck was that? We're going to have a face-off deep in our own end. Verge is going to come out and center this line. No, now Smith. I'm not sure what's going on here. We got Verge, Smith, and Sturge. Not sure why. Sturgey gets his pocket picked, but he gets it right back. Oh, only for a second. That dumps right back in. Cooper McDonald, he bumped into his guy. Doesn't have the foot speed. Stapleton. Ooh, Coop almost got burned there. This is Sloan. Sloan whacks this up for Sturge. Coop comes on. Graves and Groom come out. Coop comes off, rather, not on. Off. On the bench. Nice job here. Who's this? Joel Verge with the hat trick. Third line out. Been quiet this game, in my opinion. They don't score a lot of goals on any given night, but they typically have some chances. Smith not able to get that deep on the first attempt. He's successful on his second attempt. Groom taking ice. Nice job by Groom. He gets pinned along the wall. He's got Smith backing him up. Groom still has it here. He's battling hard. He gets bumped off that time. Harvey hits his guy. Graves sends it in. Harvey rips it hard. Oh, good chance there by Harvey. That gets dumped in, not deep. Walsh comes in. Walsh walking a fine line here for the last couple games. Graves, have a seat, dog, have a seat. That hurt too. Nice pass there by Smith. This is Walsh. He's got Harvey with him. Walsh, he goes down. Smith comes in to help, but it spits out on the wrong color jersey. Uh-oh. Keats on it, number 5 back. 14-20. Stodds, it hopped off his blade. He would have liked to rip that. That gets dumped in deep by Keith. Scally's back there. Scally has it, but it gets pinned in the feet of number 6, I think, maybe number 8. Number 5, he sends that up. You'll notice this team has jersey numbers that go in order, unlike ours. They play in the Northern League, so there's 5 teams in their league. They go as far as Annie Ganesh. And only 4 of them make the playoffs, so one of these teams is going to have a short season. Glove saved by Coker. That was going to miss wide. Even if he didn't glove it down, but he does. We'll have a face-off deep in our own end. This will bring on Langel's line. 13 and a half minutes left to play in the game. 4-2's your score. First goal scored by Anderson Keats. Goal 2, 3, and 4 scored by Joel Verge. Weird play by Marco there. Half these kids on this team wear those fish bowls now. I think Connor Bedard wears one in the NHL. It's probably what's driving this trend. Keats had one on there for warm-up on Thursday night. I was talking to him during the intermission, and he said it was fogging up on him, didn't like it, so he had to ditch it right away. Uh-oh. Damn, that was a hard shot. Jonah Richardson going to the box. 4-minute double minor to Richardson for head contact. Didn't see it either. I miss a lot of those. When you're following the puck, you don't see a lot of those. So we've got McCauley and McKinnon out on the PK. Don't love that combo. I think we got Richards, and I'm not sure who the other one is. Groom, perhaps? Yeah, it's number 4 able to hold the line. Number 11 sends it over. Stapleton is a smooth little skater. Lightning fast. Here he goes. He's around Sloan with ease. Oh, sorry, that's McCauley. Sends that out front. You knew that was coming. I don't know what that PK configuration was myself. But I don't get asked my opinion, so who cares what I think? 4-3 is your score. We got Verge out here with we got another penalty to kill here, folks. That was at the 2:01 mark. That's bad luck. All right. Graves clears that all the way down. Verge is out here now with Sturge. This will be the first time all season Sturge has killed a penalty. Got Cooper out there too. Verge picks a pocket, and Graves makes no mistake about it. Verge in low. Sturge, not Verge. Sturge. Cooper McDonald sends that up, not able to clear it though. Number 6 sends it right back into the wall. Verge. Sturgey, he clears that all the way down. He gets called off, as does Joel, as does McDonald, as does Graves. So we're going to have 4 new sets of legs, and that's icing. No call on that. Fans don't like it. 24 seconds left in the double minor to Jonah Richardson. Daniel takes a look. He gets it all the way down. Good clearing attempt by McIsaac. Nice passing there. 6 seconds left. This will just about do it. They won't get another offensive opportunity here. At least not on the power play. It is even strength. Number 2. This is Keats. Ooh, good job there by number 22 to break that up. Here we go. This is Keats. He's got Harvey with him. Keats rips it. Nice juicy rebound. Stodd's not able to hold the line. Is he? Nope. Verge comes out for Harvey. And the puck out of play into the bench. We'll have a whistle. Keeter, he's sucking air down there, you can tell. This is Scally. Scally gets that puck knocked off his stick. Keats forcing a play. Keats gets a lucky break there, but regretfully wasn't able to get that pass through. We're onside. The Tigers reset. Up along center ice. Nice pass there. This is number 14 in. Got wheels. He goes behind the net, sends it out front. Lucky break there. Here goes Virgie. Oh, he tried to jam that in. Good job there by the badge. And we get a whistle. The net is off. 7:53 left to play in the game. Shots on goal, 20 for the Knights, 19 for the Tigers. And the score is 4-3. Out comes the Langell line. Decent crowd here today for this meaningless exhibition game. Jonah sends that back to Richards. Richards sends that up to Richardson. Kid looks like Bobby Orr out there, number 4. Icing. Nope, waved off. Number 7. Here's Groom. Groom in front of the net. Marco playing D. Nice play there by Groom. Groom thinking he's a forward. Marco, late shot. Got Jonah Richardson going back to the box. All right, we're going to have Stoddard, Verge, Scally, and Graves start this PK. That is a much better line configuration, in my opinion. Although this isn't a great start. Verge not able to clear it. Scally applying pressure. He'll be able to clear it. He does. All the way back. Nice soft clearing attempt too. Verge coming in. Here goes Stapleton. He falls though. And offsides is the call. Lucky break. Walsh and McKinnon coming out. Tigers win it. Number 19, he's a good player too. Big guns are out there. Number 22's in. Oh. Graves clears that all the way down. Nope, that hit the crossbar. Thank goodness we get a glove and a whistle because that was nothing short of disastrous. Just don't get the logic in some of the partnerships that I see on the PK this season. Everyone sees the game of hockey a little differently, though. Some of us see it a lot differently. All right, just 4 seconds left in the Richardson penalty. Richards holds line, dumps it to the quiet corner. And that puck Uh-oh. Groom's got it. He rims that. Not able to clear it, though. That was a desperate rimming attempt, and that's when you use that play. Here goes Marco. He's got some space. Nope. Marco smokes a kid here in front of me, number 6, and we get a whistle. Sorry, I was... Langell having words with the Tigers bench. All right, Birch's line's out there. This will be one of their last shifts of the game, so we would love to pop one here. Again, this is just an exhibition game, meaningless game, but they're always fun to win. Number 9 shoots that. Coker gloves that down. We'll have a Millwood bench. Having words with the ref. They didn't like that late hit to our goalie. More of a love tap than a hit. Tigers win the draw. Number 27 smacks at it. I don't know where it is. Scally's got it, I think. It's in his feet. And we get a penalty call. Interference. Hooking is the call on number 27. He's going to the box. Marco comes out to join these kids. They could put this one home here if they are able to get one. Shots on goal. Hard to tell. There's a bunch of lights out on that scoreboard. I don't know if it's 30 or 20. I think it's just 20. So the Tigers have taken the edge on that one, 22-20 on shots on goal. Here goes Keats. Keats strip. Hit a shaft. Stotts out of reach for Keats. Keats gets it back, though. He goes over to Verge. Verge goes over to Stoddard. Stoddard rips this. That gets deflected high. Saucer over to Keeter. Keeter over to Verge. Verge, nice saucer over to Stoddard. Stoddard sends it through to Keats. Keats rips it. Ooh, hit the goalie in the face. This is Verge. Verge walking in. He rips it. Not able to hit it. They're not able to clear it, though. That kid fanned on it. Marco sends that back. Marco and Verge sandwich a kid, and as a result, there's going to be a penalty. Cross-checking is the call. It's going to be Langell going to the box for cross-checking. It was more of a hook, but it was certainly a penalty. It's not arguing that one, so that's how you know that Marco sees eye to eye with the ref. His dad up in Moncton supervising the Q game tonight. Was at my place last night, sitting on the fence with his opinions. Said nobody. All right. This is Graves. Four is your score. Man, what a bummer. If my kid wasn't in grade 10, I would talk to these coaches about their PK. I could fix this. But again, they don't have the benefit of watching these kids for the past decade like I do. These are all new faces to them, new names, so I get it. There are line configurations that work, and there are line configurations that don't work. And we just have not found what clicks here this year on the PK. .131 left to play in the game. 4-4's your score. All Tigers in the third period. And regretfully, we've got another minute and 10 to kill here, so we are going to be on the PK for the rest of this game for the most part, unless they score a goal, which I hope is not the case. But this is a PK line that I like. Verge, Richardson, Groom, and Graves. You could replace Verge with Cole. That would be another good one. Scally come out. No problem there. I know we've got to save their legs for offense, but when it matters, like it did a minute or so ago, and it looks like we may go home with a tie. Although, there's still 53.2 seconds left to play. So, we'll see what happens here. Looks like Scally, Groom, Verge, and Graves will finish this off. Don't see Stapleton out there, although that might be him on the wall. It is him on the wall. He is out there, of course. They win the draw. Stapleton's got it. Stapleton rips it. Juicy rebound. Scally picks this up, hits it off the glass. Not going to be able to clear it. Verge is attacking. Scally picks it up. Now he'll send this up. Scally's through. He's got Verge with him. Scally puts a button hook on. He's going to kill more time. He's going to send that. Oh, he missed Graves, though. This will kill time, but wouldn't we love to pop one? Short-handed. Now's the time. That comes all the way down. 15 seconds left. That's the smart play. This is Stapleton. He's going to fly through. He gets his... Oh, here we go. Verge is going to pick this up. He's got 4 seconds. Can he get a shot off? He's got 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Nope. It's going to end in a tie. That'll do it. I don't expect there's any overtime in an exhibition game. Graves coming in, having some last-minute words with someone. Are we going to do a shootout or something? I don't know. I guess... All right. They're going to pick 3 players, it looks like. 3-on-3 shootout, just for fun. So we could still lose this. Hopefully not. Stapleton will certainly take one. Verge will take one for sure. You would expect Graves will probably take one. He typically does, even though he's a defenseman. He's got that quick little snapshot. Although we don't see number 11 on the ice, we've got 6:22 and 5. Maybe given the fact that this is an exhibition game, they'll give some other kids a chance. Who knows? We got Stodds out there for us. Scally's on the ice. And Vergie's on the ice. Looks like we're going for more of a win than these guys are. Oh, we're just going to play 3-on-3 is what we're going to do. Okay. My bad. Odd they wouldn't have Stapleton out here. Might be sucking air, I don't know. So 3-on-3 in overtime is all about possession. You do not want to give up possession. We'll have a face-off. Good save by Coker. All right, out come their big guns. Number 11, number 19, number 2. We're going to have Marco, Keats, and Graves for us. I certainly like these first 2 lines for Millwood. This is exactly how I would have played it. And Anderson Keats wins it for us. You know he likes to show off. There he is. Yeah. All right, we're going to go home with a victory. Again, all for fun this game, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you to the East Hants Tigers for inviting us up here. I know Millwood's been looking forward to this game because there's some former teammates playing against one another here. That's always fun. East Hants and Sackville always sort of combine over the years of minor hockey, so a lot of familiar faces out there. I know Adam is buddies with Mateo Mercer. Mateo didn't get a lot of ice time here in this game, but he's a grade 10. That will change as time goes on. And that'll do it for us. So we'll see you back next week sometime. I'm not sure exactly when our next game is, but thank you as always for tuning in. We'll see you soon.